morning everyone. So I've just enjoyed a lovely cup of coffee in bed because I woke up at the same time as Shane and I just thought, you know what, I'm not going to go back to sleep. And plus because our internet is getting sorted out today, so we're actually getting proper internet, so we're getting Wi-Fi rather than using a modem. So our modem has been playing up a lot, hence why I haven't put loads of videos up, because the upload and the download speeds have just been really low and just all over the place. So hence why I haven't been able to do many videos. But also I'm back to work, as I said in my previous video, and I just thought I'm going to take a cup of coffee and just watch a bit of telly and then I'll come downstairs. It's currently 10 to 9, so I'm still up really nice and early. I have no idea what time this internet guy is coming, but it's been a while. It has been a while since I spoke to you, so I'll just give you guys a quick update on the house. So there isn't much. We haven't been able to do much because we are working. We've been concentrating more on the outside, so we've done more gardening stuff, we've been planting loads of stuff, and we've just been trying to keep on top of the grass because the grass has had like 5 cuts since we've moved in, and that was only 4 weeks ago. So yeah, Shane's been really busy cutting the grass, but in the house, the living room is sort of getting a zhuzh. So this is our fireplace stove area, and we have taken the plasterboard that was there. I don't know why they had plasterboard behind the stove because it just didn't need it. We had pipes basically here, and instead of like getting it plastered properly, the previous owners or the person built the property had just put plasterboard over it, and there was actual a difference in the wall. So Shane really didn't like that idea, and he was like, why would they do that? It should be nice and flush. Like, things like that bother him, and things bother me in different ways. But like, he can't stand the skirtings in here. He doesn't like the flooring. I'm not gonna lie, they're not done perfectly. So yeah, I understand where he's coming from, but they're not my biggest concerns. Whereas Shane's like, yeah, I can't live with that because there's spaces in between, they're just not put on properly, there's gaps between the wall and the skirting. So yeah, those are the things that is really bothering him. But we have got it plastered, and the reason we have got it plastered is because we actually want to put our telly here and then have our stove there. And this is the kind of layout I'm thinking for the living room. So it's going to be more of a box shaped area. So we're thinking of getting like an L shape here, so you can get more people around the sofa area and around the telly basically, and then maybe getting a 2-seater or a 1-seater here. I mean, this can be pushed more against the wall if you wanted to. It doesn't really bother me that it sticks out slightly from the arch. I wasn't sure if I liked it because it kind of takes up the room from here, because that sofa was against the window like that, so you had all of that middle area sort of just free. But then we kind of wanted to make it cozy. Well, I thought the best way to try and use up the room like pretty well is to try and put the telly on the wall. Like, I'm one of those people that needs to be facing the fire because that makes me feel nice and cozy. So I kind of wanted to be facing the fire, but we weren't sure whether the telly would work on top of the fire. But saying that, the plasterboard that was on there originally would not have held the telly anyways. And also, if we want to put a telly up there, we also have to get like a arch just put over here. So like a mantelpiece around the stove just to stop the heat going up to the telly. So yeah, that's the idea. Or the other option is to put the telly in front of the window and then having an L shape sort of this way. But then you only get an L shape, you don't get the 2-seater as well. So I think at the moment, because we have 2 doorways, you can't really put the sofa or the telly anywhere. The previous owners had the telly up there, and then one sofa here, and then one sofa along the window. But when the sofas were like that, it was just hard trying to watch the telly because you was constantly turning your neck. Unless you were lying flat sort of on the sofa, your neck would just be in pain, because the first night we sat down and we was watching some Netflix and we had the fire on, my neck was hurting from facing that way because Shane decided to sit on the same sofa as me, and I was sort of sat up doing this and he was kind of lying against me, and he was okay, but my neck was hurting because I had to face in one direction only. So I just think having the sofa right in front of the telly would definitely be a lot better. But the plaster is still drying, as you can see. It's still a bit wet, so we've all plastered that bit up. That was the main bit that needed plastering. This is like a big chunk that needed plastering. And then we also went right behind here as much as we could. And I'm surprised how far back we actually got the plastering done. I'm looking forward to actually getting a mantelpiece around it, just to make it a little bit more cozy. So we're actually looking to go tomorrow to actually look at mantelpieces, just to give us an idea of what's there, because we're not quite sure how to do it, because we don't actually have a chimney where our stove sits in, like most chimneys would. Our mantelpiece will be sort of against the wall, and then our stove will still be sticking out slightly. So yeah, it's not going to be the same, but we're going to go and see some ideas and just see what it's going to look like and whether we like it or not. But yeah, that's mainly the living room update. And then we're just thinking of redecorating, which is just going to be some paneling. So we're going to take these old panels off because they're not even straight, and they're just kind of like, yeah, just put on there anyways. But I want to get halfway paneling and then boxes at the bottom. And then by the window, you just have tiny boxes just on the windows there. So that's the paneling ideas in the living room, and then we'll just get furniture to go in here as well. So yeah, that's the living room update. But yeah, now it's time for me to make some breakfast, and I have no idea what to eat. I am a little bit cold, if you can tell. The sun keeps going in and out. There's room temperatures are different in the living room and here. But yeah, I'm sure it's gonna warm up later. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning, so I'm sure it will warm up. But how different from last year. Last year was like baking hot around this time, and this year we're still getting frost in the mornings, and it's just like, why can't we have the heat wave again? We did have a week which was really nice when we first moved into the house. We were actually sitting outside like it was summer's days, and I spent most of the days just sat outside. But unfortunately, it's not the same now. It's been frosty, it's been raining, the weather's just been all over the place. 1 minute it's raining, 1 minute you get in clouds, 1 minute you get in sun. Literally don't know what to do. We haven't even been able to try the barbecue. And that's something we really are looking forward to trying out, because who doesn't love a barbecue? So yeah, we are hoping that we get the nice weather soon so that we can do some barbecues, and with the lockdown sort of easing off, hopefully we can get people around, have barbecues, and just getting a bit of normality, because it is tough. This whole year has been tough with lockdown and not seeing people, and honestly, for me, not going back home to London has been really tough for me, because everybody I know is in London, like my family, my friends. I don't know anyone here. Like I know Shane's friends from him, but like I haven't been able to really get to know them either because of the whole lockdown and not being able to see them. So it's just been tough. That's all I can say. So the internet guy has come and gone, and we have our new modem just on the floor here. So that is our new modem, and just sitting there. So hopefully this internet is going to be a lot better for us. But other than that, I don't have any plans. It's my day off and there's nothing to do. So I've literally just been lazing around, not doing anything. Like with housework, there's not much I can do myself, apart from putting a wash on or doing the house chores and stuff. But other than that, I can't really do much because it's manly jobs. As bad as it sounds, like I can do painting and stuff, but we're not ready for painting just yet. So yeah, there's not much I can do, unfortunately. We have finished Shane's music room. Well, I painted it for him and then he set it up. So this is what it looks like. Like, it's not complete, so this isn't the overall look. This is just him testing out the room with all his stuff in it. So this is the room. It's very small and it's just everything he needs. So he's got his little setup over there, and then he's got his decks and records right there. And he's gonna bring his old swivel chair from home. This is just a garden chair from the garden at the moment. But he's going to be putting panels, these panels up, like 2 on the ceiling, and then I think 1 on the wall here. No, I think there's 1 going in that corner, 1 going in that corner, and then a long one going in that corner, and that's just to block out the sounds from those speakers there. Basically, you don't want a echo back. That's what the panels are for. That's his little setup. I think this looks pretty cool. He's still got some more records in his mum's house, so he's got a little bit of space there, but this was like 4 boxes of records that he's fit into there. Listening to more music, banging and banging and banging. But that's it for today, I guess. And we have little Bella for the weekend. So Bella's going to be dropped off tonight, probably around 5 or 6 o'clock. Yeah, that will be exciting for us to have Bella. She actually is more settled in our house now rather than our apartment. She used to just whinge in the apartment, and I also think she gets a little bit homesick. Like when she's away from Margaret and John, my mother-in-law and father-in-law, she just whinges. Like it takes her a while to just settle down because she's just around new surroundings and stuff. But I think she loves the garden. Like she goes out and she wanders around, and it's completely safe. Like the previous owners had dogs, so there's wiring like chicken wire sort of going all the way around the garden, so she can't get out anywhere. And we also have electric gates, so she can't get out until we open them. So yeah, so it's nice and big for her to run around in, and she just chases the birds and she barks at everyone that walks past our house or drives past our house. But other than that, she's really good, and she just loves to snuggle up next to somebody and just loves her cuddles. That's what she loves. And she is needy in that sense, like she needs to be with somebody. That's what she needs to do. To be fair, I love the cuddles and I love giving her cuddles. So yeah, well, I'm gonna be looking forward to having her for the weekend. And I also forgot to show you my beautiful flowers. These are my birthday flowers and they are just stunning. The lilies haven't actually come out yet, but look how beautiful these are. They're just stunning. They're so pretty. And we also have this color over here. Look how pretty these are. The little blue tips. Just love them. Unfortunately, I wasn't feeling the best on my birthday, and I had a birthday that I probably don't want to ever remember ever again. So yeah, I spent it in bed the whole day, and yeah, I think I was just on my low level, and unfortunately I just couldn't get out of bed. And yeah, it's a birthday I don't really want to remember. yeah, so that's my second birthday in lockdown. Are we making up for it next year, hopefully? But I got some really lovely flowers and some birthday cards from everybody, and that was nice. But I'm going to just relax for the afternoon until Shane comes home. I'm really bored, but Shane leaves work at 3:30, I think, so he won't be home till 4:30, and I am pretty bored and I don't know what to do. So I might just sit out in the garden, I think, because it's actually really nice and sunny. Like, it's a lovely day out there today. It's actually really nice. And I think the temperature is only 14 degrees, but it's absolutely beautiful. Oh, we also got our firewood. This was delivered to us last weekend, I think. Yeah, so it was just piled up in a big lump, but I've stacked it into a nice stack, and I think we might try and get another load just to fill this space up. But yeah, I think that looks really nice. Hello. Hi. Look who's come to stay. It's little Bella. She's more interested in the food at the moment that's happening out there. We just had some lovely burgers. So I was meant to show you the burgers that we ate, but I was too hungry and too quick to eat because they were too tasty. So yeah, I can show you the raw burgers, but the burgers were delicious. So I had one turkey burger and I also had one beef burger. So this is the turkey burgers, and you get them from Aldi, and these are the Mediterranean style. And then I also picked up some quarter pounders, and you get 4 in a pack in each of these. So yeah, had one of each of these and they were absolutely delicious. But of course, I was too eager and hungry to wait and show you. I had them already. So yeah, I never got to show you the burgers that we ate. But we now have some corn on the cob on the barbecue, because if you don't know, I love corn. I just love sweet corn, anything to do with corn. What is Bella up to? Bella! She's currently running around the house. Normally the dog's running after you, but I'm running after her. Bella Bellas! Bella Bellas! Come on, come on. Who's the best doggy? She's such a calm, cute dog. She's got grass everywhere already. She's too intrigued on what's going on outside, seeing if she's gonna get some food. Aren't you? Aren't you, Bell Bells? Bubbles. Who loves her cuddles? Bella does. She's got a little goatee going on at the moment. And the corn on the cob is ready to go. So I'm just going to put some lemon juice and some salt on this and some chili powder, and that's the way I like it. Good morning, everybody. I've just run up the stairs because I forgot my memory card in my laptop, so if I sound out of breath, that's the reason. But I'm all dressed. I have makeup on today for a change, and what a difference when I have makeup on. It just feels like I'm a new woman and a new person. Like, I love doing myself up and looking presentable. We are going to look at the fireplaces today, and we are also dropping Bella back because we just have to get a few things done. So having Bella for the weekend is just a little bit hard, as much as we love having her here. But we have to go and do a few bits and bobs. So we are sending Bella back, and we're going to go on a mission to find our perfect surrounding for our stove. So that's the plan. We're gonna go downstairs. We're about to leave soon, so we're just making some takeaway coffees. Well, Shane's making us a takeaway coffee. Little Bella is getting ready to go. Bell bells. Bella going home. You going home? Naughty Bella wants to be at the front with us.
Get back. Go.
Look out the window. Good evening, everybody. So my lippy has all gone because we had a barbecue today. We had Shane's cousins come over. I say cousins. Shane's cousin came over with her boyfriend and we just had a small little barbecue outside. It was raining. We went up on the decking for the first time and actually had a barbecue there, which was really, really nice. So this is our second day of barbecuing, even though it's not the weather. I'm even wearing Shane's hoodie on top of my jumper because it was pretty cold. We have now come inside and Shane's just playing a bit of music in his music room, and I am going to edit this video and get into bed, I think. And then Shane said call me up when I finished editing so that we can watch a movie. So that's the plans. But firstly, I'm gonna go and wash my face because who doesn't love a fresh, clean face before they go to bed? And yeah, so that's the plans. But I'm going to love you and leave you now, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then make sure you give it a thumbs up and also hit the subscribe button because that would mean so much to me. And also hit the bell if you would like notifications for every time I upload. And I will see you all in the next one.